This investigation was one of the darkest cases we've ever had. It had all the makings of a horror movie where a Ouija board was used, witchcraft was practiced, and reports of a blood ritual to summon God knows what. This duplex-type house was imbued by a dark power radiating from the house and the ground. We all felt it when we arrived. A grandmother, her sister, her grandson, and his fiancée lived there. The grandmother's sister was killed by her boyfriend in the bedroom now occupied by the grandson and his fiancée. There was also a report that a little girl was killed in the grandmother's side of the house. The grandson's mother lived there for a time, but in seeing what her son and his ex-girlfriend was doing, she left the house. The son and his ex practiced witchcraft in the house with the use of a pentagram to summon the other side to aid them in whatever quest they were on. Not long after the grandson and his ex broke up, the grandson's service dog was killed by a blunt force trauma to the head after he tried to warn them of a presence inside the house. The grandson found the dog dead. He suddenly felt searing pain all over his body. He had the dog cremated and brought his remains back to the house, set them on a shelf, and as he walked away, the urn was thrown at him. Late one night before our investigation, the grandson's now fiancée was possessed by something. He prayed over her with passages from the Bible we gave him to read. He called us back in a panic and said all it did was make matters worse. It was then we had to call in our psychic demonologist to spiritually walk the house and rid it of a mid-level demon that was trying to take possession of her. They also put a shield of protection around them and their property, and we gave them a prayer of strengthening to keep it strong until we could get there. They chose not to follow our advice and let the shield fall, which allowed a stronger, more ruthless demon to enter.
Hi, our team is at a home in South Waco tonight. I'm getting ready to do my walkthrough of the house to see what I feel. Before I do that though, I just wanted to say that when I first arrived here, I kept hearing the word murder, murder, murder in my head. And I also feel like there's things in the ground of this home. Bad things in the ground, moving through and under the house and throughout the property. I don't know what it is, but it's pretty creepy. So the overall feeling I've had so far of this home is that there's something very negative here, and I'm hoping that we'll figure out what that is as I do the walkthrough. So let's go ahead and get started and see what I find. Okay, so I'm guessing this is the living room, and very, very heavy in this house so far, and in fact it's making me a little bit sick to my stomach, which generally means that there's something negative here. Don't know what it is yet, but it's really bothering me. So okay. Looks like I'm in a bedroom. This room is even worse than the living room. God, I'm shaking. This is awful. It's definitely something that likes to be in this room, and targeting the person that is sleeping in this bed. Definitely doesn't like the people or the person in this room, and is physically, I believe, trying to hurt them. And my ears are ringing. So I know that the people that are in this room are very uncomfortable and are probably very, very frightened. They're definitely being watched constantly, being touched. Like I said, I think they're even being physically hurt. Gosh, this is just awful. I would think that they're probably even being held down. Definitely hearing things, footsteps, and but I think the majority of what is this, they're being physically attacked in this room. I don't know, lots of movement in here. Let's see, this is that one. I think whatever's in the ground is actually coming up through the house from underneath. Very negative. I mean, like, whew, very negative. It's almost like what I'm seeing is like it's like a blobby thing that's humanoid, but it's not human, but it's like blobby. I don't know. That's what I'm seeing. So if obviously this is part of this room, so I'm sure things are happening in this bathroom as well. I just feel like they're just being touched, just touched. Ooh. So this room looks like a little den or office space. This room is heavy, but it's not as heavy as the bedroom was. Yeah, there's activity and stuff going on in here, but I think it's focused more on that bedroom for some reason. But I would think that they would still hear things moving in here and things, bump in the night type things. This stuff, whatever this is that's coming up through the ground, it makes noise, so they have to have heard something around the house. I mean, it's like, I don't know how they wouldn't hear it. But it's very territorial. I think it doesn't want these people here, and it wants them out. So it's doing what it needs to do to frighten them enough to get them out of here. Why it's on this property, I don't know yet. But it's, like I said, it's very territorial. It doesn't feel like a portal, but this thing that is coming up through the ground, there's no reason why it can't go through the walls as well. So if there's something that's walking or moving from one room to the next, it's using the walls as a way to get around. I mean, I don't know. I just see this like a big giant grub thing that's just in the ground. Just but it's big. I mean, it's like our size, human size. I don't know. Never seen in my head. I've never seen anything like that before. So again, very, very heavy in this room. I'm seeing shadow movement.
What's the matter?
Feel pressure on my chest.
Like, I'm thinking they even have a shadow person here that watches them in this room. And almost like I hear it laughing, just like snickering. Yeah, I'm here. Very creepy. So far, two different things. Here. This.
I want to warn you before you walk through there. Be ready.
Okay. So this goes to the other side of the house. Something that doesn't want me to come in here. I think it's actually too dangerous to go in there.
We've been through it, me and him.
I think that there's something worse than what's in the ground over there. I can smell it. It almost smells like to me it smells like an acidy smell. I think it may be a demon.
They've already been through here, and cleared one out.
You have?
No, our demonologist put their
I
shield
think
of
there's
protection.
something back because, I mean, you know me, I'm not afraid to go anywhere. I don't feel comfortable going in there.
Don't go if you don't feel comfortable.
I just think if you go in there, you're going to get hurt. Somebody's going to get hurt. Yeah, it's really bad.
Say, we walked through there and it was
I don't think it's
really, really heavy in there.
I don't think we should go in there.
Well, you stay here.
You want this?
No. Yes. Come on with me.
Be careful, guys. It's not worth it.
Whatever it is, I'm not scared of it because I'm under the protection of the Lord.
When you're looking for the one store you can trust to have the exact battery you need right when you need it, whether it's for your car, riding mower, motorcycle, laptop, smartphone, watch, plus light bulbs for lamps, floodlights, can lights, appliances, all topped off by helpful experts, it's easy to see why nobody else stacks up to Batteries Plus Bulbs. Did I mention we also repair smartphones? Batteries Plus Bulbs. Trust the plus.
Gizmo Guru has the largest selection of paintball guns and accessories. It's the only store that has its own field, so call them to plan your next party or event. They have the largest selections of airsoft guns in Central Texas. They also carry a large assortment of martial art equipment, swords, and knives. Ghost! We have the largest selection of ghost tech equipment in Central Texas. Be the one for 3302 Franklin Avenue, Waco, Texas.
Are you looking for a dependable lawn service? Well, look no further than Watkins Lawn Service for all your residential needs. Are you looking for someone to treat your commercial lawn with TLC? Well, look no further than Watkins Lawn Service for all your commercial mowing needs. Watkins Lawn Service specializes in residential mowing, commercial mowing, edging, and weed eating. Watkins Lawn Service also specializes in small engine repair, including push mowers, riding mowers, weed eaters, chainsaws, or any other small engine repair. Remember Watkins for all of your mowing needs. Give Chad a call today at 254-366-8703. You'll be glad you did. And you know it too, don't you?
Smell that? Do you smell that?
Thought you weren't coming in.
I wasn't going to, but I don't want to be separated from you. It just smells like death. Is there another room back there?
Elizabeth, you don't have to be back here. I don't think we went in here, did we, Joey?
I got really heavy chills.
Is there a heater going on?
Yeah,
Yes.
there is.
Because it's awfully hot. Take note of the wig head right underneath Joey's arm. Look at the direction that it's facing. It'll come into play later in this video.
Yeah,
What's
it's
this?
Native American dolls. This place, the word that comes to mind is that this place is infested. That's what it feels like. It is infested with evil. I don't know how anybody can stay here. I would be terrified to stay back here by myself in this home. This person probably feels terrified as well. Being separated from the rest of the house is just horrible.
I'm terrified and we're all three here together.
Yeah, this is... This is not a good place to be. You want to come in here?
Yeah, go ahead.
Wait,
No,
there's another door here.
Is this another kitchen?
Here. That's what we think. We want to do that first and we're like, why is this so heavy?
You hearing something?
No. I just had a shot in my mind of a Native American. And
It's very well possible.
it's something that has to do with that doll right up there.
That
One
one?
on the corner. Or what I felt was coming from that direction. I don't know if it was there or the closet.
Can't even get into the closet. I don't know, definitely this shadow person that's going around and watching people as they sleep. But it's just these other things that I'm really worried about. The thing from the ground. There's definitely a demon here. So I can smell it. I mean, I can generally feel. They feel different than other entities, and this one's causing havoc. I just know it is. That's what they do. But I don't. It feels like it's targeting the people on the other side of the house, but it could be all of them, for all I know.
Instantly do a ladder, just walking out.
Guys, come back here. Remember earlier I told you to look at the wig head and which direction it was facing.
Anyway,
What's this?
Did you see something?
That right there. That was facing that way. Just
It was?
a few minutes ago, yep.
Holy cow.
And I can prove it. I've got it on film.
Okay, good. Well, see, that's what I say. There's something playing havoc on this family and watching, always watching. And there's proof of the pudding. You never know what's watching it.
I dare you to turn it back the way it was. I dare you. I'm not scared. Turn it now. I didn't think you would. You can only do it when we ain't looking.
There's a lot of dolls and a lot of heads and things on the walls.
Oh, I'm getting pissed is what I'm
That's
getting.
probably how it's watching. It's probably using these things as eyes. But if you look in here, there's more over here. Look at all the things on the shelves and on the walls. I mean, if it's using that thing in there, that mannequin head, to be watching, wants to say that these other things aren't watching as well. I think they should just remove all this stuff. And, I mean, this house really needs to just be emptied out and cleaned and blessed and start over, or needs to be knocked down because it's infested with negative energy and beings. I don't know how they sleep at night. I honestly don't. Is that the end, or is there more? One more? I mean, there's so much stuff in here. I would think that
This battery's,
about dead.
yeah, and
Okay,
it's
so-
a big battery.
If it's not as bad in this room as some of the other ones, but I would, things in here are all glass, so they should be hearing movement in here. There's just so many glass figurines and plates and things, and even though it doesn't look like they even use this room, I would imagine they would hear things moving in this room. That's just... Just so much stuff. This is a playground. This place is a playground for...
Say it again.
I said this house is a playground for these beings and creatures that are here. This is just fun. Fun and games for them. I mean, you can hear the family. They're not well, and that's what happens when you're around demons and creatures like this. It tears your health to pieces, and you really need to leave. So that's my walkthrough of the house. So now we'll find out. At least I'll try and find out what is reported happening here. And then we'll go do our EVP sessions and hopefully have some answers for this family. See what we can do for them. Thanks, guys.
On over here. Right here. I guess I could close it now. The TV's not on.
Yeah, it's just a light.
I heard it too.
Yeah, I'm going to knock on the door 3 times. Can you knock back? Or actually 5 times. Why are you hiding from us?
Make something move. Turn the blades on the ceiling fan up here. Answer Elizabeth's knocks.
Let's try it one more time. Answer this knock.
I just heard something like that. 2 times.
Where the dolls are at?
I don't know what it was, but yeah, I just heard something.
Being eerily quiet.
Why are you bothering this family?
Are you experiencing any unexplainable noises or activity in your home or office, or do you know someone who does? Please contact us at 254-749-5839, or you can email us at mcpi@live.com.